Jesus is the Son of God. So are we. We are too. We are born in His image. That means we're sons and daughters in God's image. For God so loved the world, He sent us down here. And He keeps sending us down here. And over and over and over. Put me in, coach. I'm ready today. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I can be an astronaut raccoon surfer. Bring me back, God. I'm ready to come back. I've lived a good life. Put me out and bring me back in the ninth inning when you're down 3 and you got 2 on and I'm at bat. Put me in, God. Let me take a hack at it. Let me take a hack, God. Call me in when you're ready. I've been warming up. I've got a bat called Wonder Boy. I'll put this game on a ride. I'd like to thank God for loading the bases. Muchas gracias, Senor. Jesus. I don't mind leaving. I've had a good life. Don't mind carrying on, my wayward son. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. I don't know how to play any songs. I just strum. I got old arthritic hands and I just picked up the guitar a year ago. It's hard. It's pretty hard. Hey, my tiki lights are coming on. Woo. Go tiki light, go. Tiki light. This one just turned on. I come to the garden alone while the dew is on the roses and the thoughts in my head while I tarry there, the only God supposes. And He walks with me and He talks with me. He tells me I am His own, and the thoughts we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. None other has ever known the thoughts you shared in the garden with God. You are your own religion. You understand things a lot different than anybody else. We can come together to a point, but there's going to be a point we have a disagreement, and that's okay. I have my religion, you have yours. That's fine. We're all walking up an evolutionary staircase to be perfect. Come with us. Come with me. I'll come with you. Is your way good? Let me know about it if you want to. I know. I know where I'm going. I'm happy. God touched me 3 times perfectly in my life and changed my whole dynamic. 3 different times. 20 years old in the Navy, He gave me a white light. 33 years old, He answered prayer that I need to quit a job, and it became better. And I met my best friend of 32 years, Mark Hunter. And then, oh, my mother in law loved in the garden. Alan Jackson rocks in the garden. Um, Then in 2016, I gave him my whole trash filled life that I had fucked up from the beginning because of the way I was brought up, and I never got to catch up. My marriage actually inhibited my personal growth. My marriage inhibited my personal growth. Sorry, it did. I didn't realize marriage was an institution, but it is. It's a lot of work. And it kept me from learning who I was. And it kept me from developing my mental illness into a positive. And then I finally got time to do it, and I fixed everything, and I'm happy. Thank you, Raya. I am. It's a God built evening. I built it, he built it. We're both enjoying it. My God worships me. My God worships me to be the best human being on the face of the earth, to represent. He wants me to represent. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful boat. It's a 25-foot Bayfield built in Ontario, Canada. Hey, Tiki Light came on. I'm glad you're all here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Jay Lawrence, live on a sailboat. I need likes, subscriptions, shares. Sorry to be a bastard and ask for help, but yeah, it helps when you ask. Appreciate it. Got 2 likes on the new, just started back, got 2 likes. We had 27 on the last one. That was pretty good. Appreciate it. I'm just here sharing God's love, God's wisdom, God's speed, God's help, God's enthusiasm, God's positivity to everybody. God doesn't make negative things. He made you a perfect baby and things went wrong. He made us perfect and things went wrong. We have to unwrong the things and be back to perfect. As little children, it's okay to act like a kid. That's why I had kids, to have fun. They kept me young. That's why I look young at 63. I played with my kids. I signed them out of school to go play with them. Well, I was bored. I worked 3 jobs at a time, but by God, I was signing them out of school to have fun with them. Had to drive them to school every day for 13 years. Sorry about the buffering. It's my phone, not yours. My wife and I made a great little family. And some of us have gotten more trouble than we needed, and we haven't fixed our trouble yet in the family. Some of us have a little more trouble, with divorces and being fired and, losing your car, and that's depressing. I hope the best for you. I'm sorry. I didn't know how to feel towards you. I thought if I couldn't feel sorry for you. Those were bad times to me. If I had 2 divorces and got terminated from a firefighter job, that would be bad to me. I'd be scared. You're welcome that you got to live in my retirement home. You're welcome that you have my retirement home. I hope things go good for you, son. Hope things go good for you. My wife had to buy me out of my retirement home because of my grown son hated me and wanted me to move out. He said, I won't be happy till you're dead, Dad. I said, what? He goes, I won't be happy till you're dead. That's what my grown son said to me. And then he lied on a police report and said I attacked him. And I don't attack 6'2", 220. I'm disabled. I'm on disability. I'm a trust fund baby. I'm a trust fund baby. It is fucked up. It is fucked up. He's all depressed and I'm the one that got kicked out of my house. He schmoozed my wife. He schmoozed the right person. If you schmooze my wife, you can be in like Flynn. And he schmoozed her. Hey mom, but fuck dad, fuck dad, fuck dad. Hey mom, hey, I picked mom, okay? I'm the guy that picked mom. That was her. I met my wife. No man put us under, and you did. You put us under. You violated our wedding contract. You violated our wedding contract. You put us under. You attacked my marriage, and you won. I give up. I don't fight. You can win. You win. You threw me down 5 times. You win. You win. I give up. You get my house. You lucky bastard. He lied to the police and said I attacked him. I know. I knew you'd go there, Michael. I knew you'd go there. I got another friend that says the same thing. I give up. I don't fight. I walk away from shit. You know how you win a fight? You walk away. That's how you win a fight. You win a fight, you walk away. I ain't about fighting. I'm not about fighting. The Masons use a term called whisper kind words of counsel into a person's ear. You don't yell at them. You don't force them. You don't bend their arm. Whisper kind words of counsel into an erring person's ear. Whisper wise counsel words. Be gentle with your teaching, not like Papa Jerry. See what I'm saying, Michael? Papa Jerry's abrasive when he teaches. Motherfucker, you suck, you suck. Be gentle with people. I'm a gentle heart. I've been hardened by life, but I'm a gentle spirit inside. I want to be treated like a feather, like a flower. I'm sorry. Treat me like a flower. I'm a gentle person. I walk on eggshells. I walk on eggshells. I'm scared of life. Life took my dad when I was 2. Life took my dad. What else is it gonna do? It did a lot of things. It fucked me up. Even after I accepted Jesus, I was still getting beaten up at home. I was beat up by bullies. I had Jesus, but I was still tormented. That's where I have a disconnect here. It took God to flip me. It took God to flip me. Thank you, Sam. Let me get out of the way. That's what God told me to do, is share sunsets and sunrises on a sailboat with people. I got a divorce. I lived in my car for 3 months. I lived in a tent. I lived at a campground. That's where I met Derek. I lived in my car in the back of an automobile shop for 3 months. My wife paid me the money. I said, God, where do I go? Thanks, Moonshiny. I said, where do I go? Am I going to buy a boat? There's boats around here. You can live rent-free. The next morning at a gas station drinking coffee at 5:30, there was a guy next to me that started a conversation and said, I live on a boat. And I looked up to heaven and I said, this is the answer. I'm buying a boat. And then I went on a trip and I looked at 3 boats and I decided on a sailboat. And I saw my wife yesterday and we hugged like there was no tomorrow. She held on to me, I held on to her. I don't know, I love her to death. She's my virgin wife I met when she was my magic woman. She saved my life. I was homeless again after the military. I just got back to Louisville, I had nowhere to live. And I met her at a church and we were pregnant 6 months later. And then her dad wanted to shoot me because he was embarrassed that I impregnated his unwedded daughter. And I almost didn't make it out of that man's basement that night. You're what? Man, I'm sorry, but we're getting married. I don't care. I'm not going to be embarrassed in a church like that. Man, I was scared to death. But we stayed together 40 years. 40 years and raised three great kids. I do love her. I tell her that. Of course I tell her that. She tells me that. I don't get it, Ron. I don't get it, Michael. My son put us under, not us. We were dancing. We were going out to nightclubs dancing, having fun. So I took the hit for the team. I leaned in over the plate and I took one for the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one out. I'm out. I'm the one that had to go to the locker room. She was my tiny dancer. We used to eat chicken livers and mashed potatoes when we first got married. Fried chicken livers and frozen fish sticks. We lived in a roach-filled apartment. We could barely afford $40 a month. We both worked so hard. I rode the city bus. She used the car. We worked so hard to put our family together. We worked and finally moved to the east end of town. Had a beautiful house. Had a basketball goal. Had video games. All the neighbor kids would come over and play video games. We played roller hockey out in the street. I was the best dad. I've got my son's friends calling me going, you were the best neighborhood dad we'd ever met. You were the best neighborhood dad. And now my kids don't even talk to me. But my fucking neighborhood kids call me and they say, you were the best neighborhood dad we ever met. And my kids won't even talk to me. How All right. I cried today. I wanted to cry today. If you cry every day, if you laugh every day, if you love every day, Jim Valvano says that's a good day. The Cancer Foundation, the V Foundation, Jim Valvano, the ESPN speech. If you laugh every day, if you love every day, if you cry every day, it's a good day. It's a good day. Your emotions are your spirit. Your emotions are your spirit. Get emotional. Feel it. It gets you loose. Cry. When you cry, it lets endorphins go. You feel good. It's like an orgasm when your eyes. Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I've got to understand. I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. Now I want to understand. Doctor, my eyes. And a black and mild. All right, Michael. Love you, Kyler. It's been a great life, man. It's a great life. I live on the edge. I live life on the. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I have or steal. Least I don't need to beg or borrow. Yes, I'm living at a pace that kills. Running with the devil. Thanks, Laffy Taffy. Thanks for stopping in. I love your name. Laffy Taffy. Thank you, Raya. Thank you. I've got good luck. I've been so lucky in my life. I'm lucky as shit. I've always been lucky. I went to Las Vegas and won $8,000. I'm just lucky. This guy asked me to sit next to him at the roulette wheel. He knew I was lucky. He won $37,000. He said, "Come." I'm one of the luckiest guys I know. And that guy asked me to sit next to him. He put, I didn't know how much. I didn't know. He put it all on number five and hit for $8,000. Then he doubled it. And I was just playing black or red. I didn't know I could stack on him. I would have won like $30,000 that weekend in Vegas. Crazy. Thank you. Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks, Dwayne. I'm Jay Lawrence. I've lived all over America. I've met millions of people. I've infected people. People have infected me. And I just want to reach out and tell everybody I love them. I miss them. I wish I could meet them again. All the people I've met through all the Navy barracks rooms, the aircraft carrier, Pearl Harbor, Alameda, California, San Diego, California, El Paso, Texas, Chandler, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Marietta, Georgia, Smyrna, Georgia, Cocoa Beach, Florida, Satellite Beach, Florida, Floridana Beach, Florida, Sebastian, Florida, Louisville, Kentucky. I've met so many people, and I'm reaching out, and I just want to say hi to you all again. And if I happen upon you, there was a guy named Brian Pounders in the Navy that carried me to sick bay when I hurt my knee. A guy named Brian Pounders. I'd like to say hi to him. We went to an Amy Grant concert together in the Navy. Thanks, Brian, for carrying me to sick bay with my torn up knee. Appreciate your help. I'm trying to help people too. I'm trying to carry people. My neighbor is trying to yell at me again. I'm trying to talk low. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be loud. Thanks, Raya. Thank you for your support and promotion of me and my dad's story. More, I'm a doer. Kyler, what are you doing right now? Besides watching me on YouTube, what else do you do? Nobody got me the score of Louisville Clemson baseball. That's usually a bad matchup, and Clemson usually beats the shit out of Louisville. Anybody get me a score? ACC tournament, Louisville versus Clemson. Thanks for coming by. I'm Jay Lawrence. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for everybody sharing time with me on a lonely sailboat. I'm a disabled military veteran. Happy Memorial Day weekend to all my buddies, all my girls, all my guys that raised their hand and said, I do. I'll give my life to America. No, I'm on a river. I'm on an intercoastal waterway down in South Florida. I live on the anchor. No electricity, no water, no cable. I live free. Well, I got to pay for tuna fish. Here, you probably won't be able to see much because it's dark, but here, I got lights hanging up. There's my dinghy. There's the other side of the river. There's the front of my boat you can't see. There's the Roosevelt Bridge in Martin County, Florida. I'll show you the inside. Hold on. It's a little dirty tonight, but I'll show you the inside. That's my navigation system. It folds out. It folds out to the cockpit, where you can fold it in and keep it out of the weather. This is my bed where I sleep. That's my table. That's my other bench. That's my ship-to-shore bag that's got my car keys and shit in it. I like to paint. That's my forward hatch. I've got a potty. I've got a potty right there. You can close that door. It's only 25 feet long. Here's my daughter. That's my daughter 2 years ago with me. And that's it. That's my boat. And we're rocking. And we got waves coming on. There goes my neighbor again. Whoa. I feel like I'm gonna fall over. Hey, I want to show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. I'll show you the catfish. Everybody loves the catfish. Let's feed the catfish. Crazy, isn't it? Sorry, the lighting's getting kind of bad. Can't get the lighting right. There you go. That's better. I don't know. I don't know where Tori is. Maybe she took off for greener pastures. She's got a lot going on. She's got a lot of domestic stuff. She got a baby coming. She's got a lot of responsibility. She made big decisions this week. She made big moves this week. God bless Tori and Godspeed. Godspeed, Tori. Godspeed with your decisions. damn catfish rise to the beer being thrown overboard. Alameda is where the aircraft carrier left, and I was going on a Western Pacific cruise for 9 months, but I hurt my knee and had to stay a year in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, where I surfed. I served my country mowing lawns on the base. That's why I served in Hawaii for a year, and then I got out with a bad knee. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the likes. In 2016, I gave my life to God, and then I had to go to mental hospitals to get my bipolar and my borderline personality fixed. And now I've got a PhD in this Bible. I've got a master's degree and a bachelor's degree. And I'm a pretty happy dude. I got a PhD. You can find everything you need in that Bible if you need to, or just have fun. It doesn't matter, whichever way you want to go. You're your own religion. Make your own rules. Make your own reality. You were given a gift by God. You were given a singular gift by God. You, individually. Not me, not mine, yours. And are you living in it? Are you living in your gift? You living in your talent? You living in your perfect childhood that you were born to be? Are you? Or did you just take a road life gave you and say, I'll go this way? Are you living in your talent? Are you happy? Do you make good decisions? God bless you. That's all I'm here to say. Make good decisions, Godspeed, use God-like wisdom, create your universe, and it's heaven on earth. Right on, Kyler. Thank you, Shepherd. Love you too. Love you too. I don't have any hate. I don't judge. I don't critique. I don't talk negative. I don't hang around negative. If that works for you, then that works for you, man. Bring it on. As long as there's no religion, I'll do Jesus with. But I'll do Jesus as king. That's fine with me. He's a good guy. Jesus was a really good guy. Way ahead of his time. Yep. Smart guy. Yep. Hung around fishermen. Hung around fishermen. You know, genius. Genius level. When you hang around fishermen and you're Jesus, you're like a genius. He liked wine too, because water made you sick back in those days. You had to drink wine. Water was terrible. You could get sick on water, so everybody made wine. Jesus wasn't the only one that could make wine. I bet his brother James made a good bottle of bourbon. James. I bet his brother James made a good bottle of bourbon. Jesus made wine, but James made bourbon. Us Jameses, we like our alcohol. And don't forget, Support the hard-working American family in American alcohol industry. These people will be homeless if you don't support them. Cheers to the hard-working American alcohol family. I support you. Anyway, how's everything going tonight? I'm a disabled military veteran and I don't give a shit about life. I've got a George Carlin outlook. Bring me drama, bring me pain, bring me suffering. I need to see something. I want to feel. I want to experience. I've experienced so much. It takes a lot to get through to me. I've hardened my heart to a lot of shit. I've hardened myself to a lot of stuff in life, but not anymore. Not anymore. I go sit and talk with a guy named John at the Wawa gas station. I bought him a sausage biscuit this morning, and I gave Jeff a hash brown. And we all sat there and had it's fun being disabled and having retirement. I thought I met this girl from Michigan named Katie, but she had a migraine and didn't want to talk anymore. I guess I do that to people. Yeah, I know. My phone's been fading out for 3 days. I don't know if Comcast Xfinity service is bad. Anybody from outside America? Anybody from outside America tonight? We had India. It was 4:30 in the morning in India. Novak Djokovic got beat today. Damn it. I love Novak Djokovic. Got beat. Sorry, Novak. Trying to get inspired. I'm trying to be inspired. Hi. I guess Tori means a lot to us and we miss her. Sorry, Tori, we miss you. Come back, Tori. I think I'm going to call it quits. I've had a good night. Appreciate everybody coming by. Sorry about the connection. Hold on a minute. Submariner's in the house. I can't go anywhere. Belay my last. Belay my last. Woot, woot, woot. Probably 30. There's probably 30 boats around me. But why? I think I'll hang in here for a minute. I got a friend from England. We're outside of America right now. By transcendental meditation. I think I'm gonna hang around. Submariner's there. I want to talk to my buddy. I told Papa Jerry today, Submariner, that I'm not putting up with that fucking browbeating shit he does to me anymore. Thanks, Kevin. No religion. John Lennon, imagine no religion. Imagine no religion. He didn't say don't imagine God. He just said religion. You know, religion, the bastardizing God, the misconceptions of God in a church by a man that does no shit about God. Because they taught him in a brick and mortar school. I was taught by the white light. I've seen God. God had his arm around me. These preachers haven't touched God like I have. I lived in Marietta as a kid. My brother was born in Marietta. Praise yourself. Praise yourself. Be God. I picked the strongest word in the world and put it on my chest. I forced myself to think like the strongest word in the world. I'm challenging myself. Cool. We had a lake. We had a 2-acre lake in our backyard. We caught fish. We had a blow-up raft. We had a good time in Marietta. I like Marietta. No, I just saw the headline. I saw the headlines where my boy Novak got beat. The best tennis player ever. Novak Djokovic. Hey, my neighbor was shouting off Submariner. Earlier, my neighbor was going off. And then Sampras. Oh wait, no. We're forgetting the little bull. We're forgetting the bull. The Spaniard. Rafi. Where's Rafi from? Rafi Nadal was a badass. Underrated, man. I don't think he's getting credit. He's already getting overlooked. I feed him some catfish food. We don't know where Tori is. She's AWOL. Hope she's okay. I do too. I loved Andre Agassi. I bought his shoes. I bought his shorts. I loved Andre Agassi. Yep. I had the Nike shorts, the Nike shoes. I bought Wimbledon colored tennis shoes. I played tennis all the time. I love tennis. I could slice serve. McEnroe was my man. Answer the question. Answer the question, jerk. I love McEnroe. I love tennis, man. I love Boris Becker. Boris Becker was a badass. Michael Chang was a badass. Man, so many good ones. I love tennis. I like Billie Jean. She held her weight. I can't be serious about what? Thanks, Tommy Thunder. Thanks, Tommy, for stropping in. That's stopping by and dropping in. I don't vote. I don't do politics. Fuck the government. Fuck politics and politicians. Get out of my life. Boo. Like Samson. Yeah, Kevin, like Samson cutting his hair. Him and Peter Frampton both lost their hair. That was a joke. Him and Peter Frampton made money on their hair, on their album, and on their game, and both of them went bald. How rude is God to take two guys like that with two great heads of hair? Peter Frampton, Do You Feel Like I'm in You? Peter Frampton's two albums, if you combine them, it's Do You Feel Like I'm in You? Thanks, Tommy, for promoting the channel. Appreciate the likes, everybody. I think I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Submariner had to come in and keep me up an extra 10 minutes. Submariner, that new 6 horsepower dinghy motor is the shit. It gets me up on plane. Frampton. Do you feel like we do? I wanna thank you. Do you feel like we do? I wanna thank you. Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Owner's Manual. Thank you, Mr. Owner's Manual. I'm going to scrub it this weekend. I'm going to scrub the portholes this weekend. 6 to 8 feet. Thanks, Kevin. Good night. I love you, man. Thanks for coming in again. You all make this channel. You all make this channel. Everybody's point of view, everybody's humor, everybody's positivity, everybody's negativity. Did you find a place to put the boat yet? That's a good name for a ferret. Love you, Submariner. Thanks for coming in, man. You made my life happy tonight. Thank you. Levi, love you. Michael, love you. John Connor, if you're listening, watching, love you. Kevin, love you. Tommy Thunder, come back in the morning. We're open at 6 or 5:30. Thanks, but why? God is the greatest. There's the hire. Thanks for coming in, the hire. Oh, that sucks. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you in the morning.